So we were looking at digital content models and how they work. We had 3 really successful publications that were speaking. It was Mail Online, Hearst Digital Properties, and Vox Media, which has a lot of different sites. And then we had a Google perspective. Some different approaches, but I think the general consensus was that scale is very important. And so the amount of traffic and unique visitors you have is of prime importance for being able to sell advertising. None of the speakers have a paywall or are selling digital subscriptions, which really interested me, that it was really mainly an advertising-based model that they're relying on for their future success. We have been very fortunate to have our model because in 2007 and 2008, when the economy slowed down and advertising dropped, we were not as vulnerable as some other magazines, which had really been relying on advertising. The popular business model had been to lower subscription prices so that you could boost circulation and therefore boost advertising. And so then when the bottom fell out of the economy and advertising sank, they did really badly because they couldn't cover their costs from subscriptions. We've all along actually had the model of relying on subscribers to make enough money to operate, and then advertising has been icing on the cake. And so that's been proven to be a very good model, even in a digital world, because people will still be willing to pay for content online if it's valuable to them. So what Martin Clark of Mail Online said in the panel that we were just doing is that people are willing to pay for specialized publications, or they want a publication with great breadth and scale. And I think The Economist is really trying to carve out our own particular corner of the print market. And so we have a very particular point of view. We're catering to a specific audience, and I think the audience is willing to pay. And so in commissioning stories and in thinking about how we present them ourselves, we really need to make sure that we're not kind of presenting commoditized coverage that you could read about anywhere. And oftentimes, for example, in the business section, we will not cover a news item that week if we think it will have been well covered by the end of the week and that we can't provide a particular perspective that's unique. So oftentimes we'll skip breaking news in favor of analysis and things that we can really provide a unique perspective on. I think we're at a really interesting point in the development of digital journalism because we're finally seeing publications with tremendous scale. I mean, Mail Online has around 200 unique visitors a month, which is huge. I mean, it's the number one. I would say if you're going to start a news publication, make sure that it's very niche. I think it would be better to have it be under the umbrella of a large publication or other organization that has a lot of resources. But I think it's really difficult to have a go at it alone right now. It's a really difficult market to start in. The upside is that it's cheaper to start a news organization than ever before. The technology for cloud storage, for blogging, everything, it's so much cheaper. So, there's more opportunities, but there's also as many risks as ever.